Opting hello, hello. As of the other day, the band reminds you of some other band, except you can't put your finger on that one, on this one. Okay, so the song was called Pharaoh's Fury Ride, and it was by an artist named Kylie Daly over on Epidemic Sound, I should say. I love Epidemic Sound. Really good website. Hashtag not sponsored. Um, but yeah, it's an indie folk band, basically, or indie folk artist. I like her. I've only listened to a couple of her songs, but I like her songs. She's really good. There's another song on this playlist by her, and it's called Side X Side. So I'm looking forward to. We'll probably play that one tomorrow, to be honest. So we'll see how it goes, right? Opting you can't do more than 2 Kylies a week. Daily seems excessive. Oh dear. Oh dear. How you doing, Optin? How's that outbuilding of yours coming? Hold on, I'm testing something. Hello, Paul. Oh, Paul wants to show you his drawing of a Furby that he's done. I rather think that it's a good likeness, to be honest. Okay, thank you, Paul. They see it. What else did you write on the bottom of that? Hold on. Voodoo purple. Okay. Optin says it's very nice, Paul. You're not gonna say anything. You're just gonna. What are you gonna say? Do you want to talk about your Furby? What do you want to say about your Furby? In the microphone.
Follicle.
It's a Valley Girl Furby. Okay. just sudden Paul, you know. It's fine. It's fine. Opting, it's like very Valley Girl. Yeah, that's a picture of the Furby that he bought a couple of days ago, off of eBay. It hasn't arrived yet, but I checked the tracking link, and it should hopefully get here by the end of the week. Hopefully. I'm not gonna say that too loud because I'm afraid he's gonna hear me because he keeps coming oh my gosh. Today, well, yesterday, he's like, when is Furby coming? Furby will be here soon. And I'm like, it'll be here in a few days, Paul. And then today, as soon as he came home from as soon as he came home from not college, from his trip out with his PA, he's like, Furby arrives soon. Is Furby here? I was like, no, no, Paul. I know you're excited, but it hasn't arrived yet. I keep telling him, I'll let you know when it gets here. You will, as soon as it arrives, I will let you know. And yeah, he's super super excited about it. So, like I said, though, you can't blame the young lad. You know, he knows what he likes, and he definitely likes the whatchamacallit. He definitely likes the Furby. So, Opting, it's good to have things to look forward to. That is very very true. That is definitely true. He's cute. Like I said, the fact that he's like, I want a Furby, and I'm like, what? Are you sure you want a Furby, Paul? And he's like, yeah. So it's fine. He's gonna get the Furby. Hopefully in a few days. We'll see how it goes. So by the way, have you all heard about the 3 kits that are coming out tomorrow for the Sims 4? Because oh my goodness, they just dropped it on everyone yesterday. I mean, we're used to short turnarounds and with Maxis and EA announcing things, but 2 days is a bit on the ridiculous side. You know, everyone in the EA Creator Network is scrambling because what they do is they always give us our own keys for what, when there's any DLC with The Sims 4. We always get our own keys, and then we also get keys to give away. But usually they give us the keys like 3 or 4 days, before the kit is released, so that we have time to do the giveaway before, or uh, plenty of time, several days before the kit is released to do the giveaway so that we can do the giveaway immediately after the kit's released and we've got the keys. But now this time they're like, yeah, we're just gonna we're gonna make you sweat. So I have recorded 2 videos. I've edited one and uploaded it and half edited the second one. So I'm gonna finish that up tomorrow afternoon after I take Paul out because I promised. Um, and then hopefully get that up before stream time tomorrow. It's gonna be close, but we'll have to see how it goes. But I am doing a giveaway for the 3 new kits. So if you play The Sims 4 and you want a chance to win one of the 3 new kits, there's two build buy kits. One is a kitchen clutter kit, and the other one is a workshop restoration kit. And the workshop one looks really, really cool. I like the kitchen one, but that workshop one is fantastic. Um, and then the other one is the cast kit that's elders with like glasses that can be worn, with the cord that can be worn around the neck, or you can also have eyeglasses that are worn as eyeglasses with the cord there. And it also comes with toupees, which is hilarious. And the toupees literally fit on top of your Sim's actual hair. It's worn as a hat. I think it's in the hats section. So that is going to be absolutely hilarious. And I am so looking forward to getting that toupee. I don't care about the rest of the kit too much. I just want the toupee. Speaking of being, having things to look forward to. But yeah, they're all releasing tomorrow. All 3 kits tomorrow. So the Sims team's not giving us a lot of time to plan stuff for it, but it's fine. It's fine. We can't yell at them too much, right? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. So we got that going on. I've got a Paul story for you all. Not the Furby thing. This is a completely different thing that happened today while Paul was out with his PA. So Paul has needed a new college bag for ages. The zipper broke last year and it was all ratty last year. This year there's a rip down one side and things keep falling out of it. So finally I put my foot down, like, Paul, you need a new bag. And his PA is like, don't worry about it. I'll take him out and Paul can choose a new bag, either one that goes over the shoulders, like he's got now, messenger bag, or a proper backpack rucksack thing. So they went out today. They bought. They went to several different stores at a shopping center, and they first went to a store called, I want to say it's called Scribble or Smeggle or something like that. I cannot remember the name of it to save my life. Hold on, let me just see if I can find it. Smiggle, that's it. Smiggle is they're an interesting store. I do like Smiggle. It is a stationery store. They also have office supplies, bags, lunch boxes, drink bottles, stuff like that. It is a really cute little place full of all sorts. You never know what you're going to get there. It's awesome. Astana, hello. How are you doing? Glad to see you. Welcome back. So yeah, Opting, you shredded backpacks when you were in middle school, so your father bought you a military surplus pack. You've had to sew a patch over a hole, but otherwise it's still good, and you still use it regularly 30 plus years later. Wow, that's awesome. I might, when this one that Paul got today breaks, then I might have to I might have to see about getting him a military one. But the one that he got today, so they went into Smiggle, sorry. They went into Smiggle, and he found a Sonic, a Sonic backpack, Sonic the Hedgehog backpack, and he saw the price, and he's like, "It's too expensive." It was £10 and it was on sale. Okay. But 10 pounds minus whatever the percentage off is too expensive for Paul, you know. He's definitely Yorkshireman, definitely likes pinching his penny. He doesn't like spending money. So he he did that, and he's like, he stormed out of the PA was telling me, you know, he stormed out of the store. It's too expensive. Need something cheaper. So they went into a sports store, a sporting store, and everything there was like 25, 30 pounds, you know. And Paul's like freaked out over the price. Then they decided to go to Clark's, which is even more expensive than the sporting shop. It was like 50, 60 pounds for a school bag. And Paul, again, just had he freaked out over that as well. He's like, it's way expensive. Need the cheapest. So they went to a store called Primark, which is like clothing, and they also do other household stuff, you know. Um, and he found a rucksack, a backpack, Sonic the Hedgehog, that looked almost identical to the one in Smiggle. Only it was £12, and he bought that. He's like, it's the cheapest, and the PA's like, it's not, Paul. It's Smiggle. It was £10. This is 12. Which is less, £10 or £12? And they're like, they said that instead of answering, Paul just grabbed the rucksack and walked right up to the tills and to pay for the bag. So there you go. Istana, you're doing great. I'm so happy to hear that. You took a walk and got to 15,000 steps today. Wow. That's amazing. I hold on. I don't know how many steps I've done today. I have not done that many today. I did do Beat Saber though, so I feel that I've like still got exercise in, you know. But if I open up, I use Pikmin Bloom now, by Niantic, you know, the game Pikmin Bloom, this thing. Um, okay, so according to Pikmin Bloom, I've done 184 steps today, which is next to nothing. But like I said, I did Beat Saber. So tomorrow, though, tomorrow is when I'm going to get my walking in, because Paul says that he wants to go walking tomorrow when we go out. So he's going to have me walking all over the shop tomorrow. My guess is like I will easily get 10K steps in tomorrow, if not more, probably more. Because when Paul says that he wants to go walking, we walk like miles, so it's fine. Always better than zero. That is very true. That is very true. Often you'd start a ride over a 60 quid bag. Yeah. It's got to be a really, really, really good bag that's going to last me for the rest of my life for 60 pounds, you know? I think the most I've ever spent on a well, the most I've ever spent on a bag, like a little messenger style man bag, is what they call them nowadays. Um, I spent 40, I want to say 40 pounds on one. But it was for cosplay, and I still use it, and it's goth. It's like the shoulder strap has got metal it's got holes in it with metal rivets all the way through, and it's a really cool looking bag. I really like it. I don't use it very often, but it's lasted me now, I think, like 4 years. So I'll yeah, I only use it like if I'm going to be out and about, and I'm not gonna, you know, if I don't have like a jacket, then I'll use the bag. So during summer mostly. I just like using pockets. You know, I much prefer pockets than bags. I'm such a man. I know. But yeah, 60 pounds for a bag is ridiculous. It really, really is. So my brain is not with, sorry, housemates walking around, and I heard the crinkle of a crisps bag. Um But anyway, yeah. Uh, Today has been so warm. It is currently 25 degrees Celsius in the living room, and my eye, by the way, is still streaming. Um, it has been for like the last week. It's just so itchy and so it feels swollen and just TMI. I know, but there you go. It's fine. Astana, there's a bag that's very popular. You see it everywhere, but it's over 100 pounds. What kind of bag are you? What kind of bag is over 100 pounds? Wow, that's too much. That's way too much. I would try to find a lookalike personally. That's cheaper. I've never been big on fashion. I just haven't. Can you tell? I mean, I wear goofy t-shirts like this. Um and and black jeans or black sweatpants or black shorts or I don't wear much color. So I'm totally fashionable. Yes, 100%. Updating my eye is streaming now. Is it playing a fun game? Should we be watching my eye instead? No, no, trust me. You don't want to watch my eye. It's way too bloodshot and it would not be a very entertaining stream if you only watched my eye. Not saying that my streams are particularly entertaining, but there you go. And I just nearly opened up Steam instead of EA, and it's just, yeah, like I said, it's hot. My brain is melted. It's fine. Right, let's go into the camera, shall we? And play The Sims. What are we doing in The Sims? That is a good question. We are going to be going into the Secret Sanctuary kit tonight. My plan, this is my plan. Yes, I do have one. Amazing, but I do have a plan. The plan is to save up enough money to redo what is currently the seance room and turn that into a secret sanctuary using the secret sanctuary kit, and then we'll have a nice little tea party because we like tea parties, right? Tea parties are awesome. I want to have a tea party now with cake and tea. Updating my streams are only marginally entertaining. That's why you've only watched checks, all of them. I'm glad that you find me entertaining. Or at least entertaining enough to watch, And I've got my ink pen here, and I need to put it away because otherwise you're just going to be hearing this all night of me capping and uncapping my pen. There we go. It's over there. I can't help myself. I need something to do with my hands. I am a very tactily driven person. I think. Oh, your game has just been updated. All mods have been. I'm really hoping that the game fixes have not broken my mods. I now need to restart my. Whoops, hold up. I need to go into game options, go into other, enable custom content, apply changes, and restart the game. Give me one moment. I've earned an exclusive discount of 10% off EA Sports Madden NFL 26 Deluxe Loyalty Edition. No thanks. No, thank you. I do not want, nor am I interested in NFL EA. I mean, I have done NFL videos in the past, for money, but I don't really like the game that much. Opting just restart the game. We've not had a Muir downloads a game for an hour stream for a while. I've already updated it, so I'm sorry if that is, disappointing for you. that I've already downloaded the game or downloaded the update. All right, so this is our current sim family. We have Olive Tinker, Eileen, I can't remember her last name, the two babies, and my sim self. And for those of you who are new, or if you need an update as to what this whole thing is, we do a special challenge in The Sims 4 on stream. And that is, hold on, let me bring it up. That is the Wheel of Tasks. So the idea is that my sim was homeless, found an old, abandoned, rundown mansion. Inside the mansion was a book. The book basically said that the owner of the mansion had built a portal down in the basement to another reality, but the portal had broken, thereby stranding the previous owner of the mansion in another, in that other reality. And the book said, basically, please help me get back home. The mansion is yours. There's this list of tasks that must be done in order to rebuild the portal. And we have been working through all of the tasks. Now, the only problem with it is a living list of tasks. So every time the Sims team releases DLC, we have to add that DLC to the list. We also have a few fun things here, such as Play My Sims Kingdom, Play Sims 1, Play Sims 2. Although we already played The Sims 2, so I need to take that off. But yeah, Play Sims 1, Play Enzoy. Just there's a few little fun things in there as well that's not really Sims 4 related, but it's still kind of fun. But yeah, I am going to be adding the 3 new kits tomorrow to the list. It's going to be fun because one is a kitchen kit, one is a workshop kit. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, to be honest. Definitely 100%. Okay, we're not spinning the wheel right now though. That's going to be after we've completed our current task, which is to build a secret sanctuary. We can do it. Istana sounds interesting. I really am enjoying this challenge. Um, I did create it myself, so I did not know how it was going to work out when I started streaming it, but I made the whole storyline. I'm really enjoying it so far. There have been a couple of tasks that I wrote that I had to change the task of, because I had forgotten exactly what the item of DLC was. So like in one, I said that we need to, is a casket, and I had forgotten that the casket was for it didn't have any kid stuff in it, and I said to give your toddler your infants new outfits, but the casket didn't have any infants clothing in it, so I had to rewrite that one. But other than that, it's been a all of the tasks have been, I've actually written them halfway decently, which I'm very happy with. So that's good, at least, right? So what I'm wanting to do is take these 2 rooms here and turn them into our secret sanctuary. And we might as well do this now. So basically, opting a kitchen is just a workshop for food. That's just 2 workshop kits. I mean, you're not wrong. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm getting rid of this wall, and basically I'm just grabbing everything that's out of these 2 rooms. I'm going to knock through this room here, this wall, so that we have an open room. And then what I'm going to do is sell everything, and I'm hoping by selling everything that's going to give us enough money to buy the stuff that we need for the that's from the Secret Sanctuary kit. So all of the curtains, that window is broken. Is that actually the broken? No, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, I am hoping that by selling everything, we'll have enough money to use to do everything that we need. So get rid of everything. See, what I would love to do as a build challenge is make a house or a mansion that uses every single piece of DLC. Now, this is a huge mansion, and we still haven't I've run out of room. I have 100% run out of room. I mean, look at how big this mansion is. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 stories, and, you know, including the basement. There's also a little sub basement, but that's where the portal room is, so it doesn't count. But yeah, 4 stories, and I've run out of room. So, thus, this is why we're redoing, you know, redoing this room. I don't want to redo a room, but it's fine. Like I said, huge freaking house. Still not enough room to use all the DLC. Astana, do I have any suggestions for any good packs? You have absolutely 0 things. No kits, no packs, no extra worlds. You know very little about such things. Okay, so how do you like to play The Sims? Because what packs and well, what DLC I recommend all depends on what kinds of things you like doing in the game, or what kind of things you would like to be able to do in the game. So, like, if you like making money in The Sims and, like, you know, doing things to earn your Sims money, I would suggest that you get the new DLC that's come out called Businesses and Hobbies pack. The Businesses and Hobbies pack comes with a new world, loads of build buy items, loads of casts, but it also comes with a really neat business system. And basically what that does, the business system, is the way the Businesses and Hobbies business system works is you have this kiosk right here, and you open up your small business from your home, and through this kiosk you can charge like an entry fee or an hourly rate, and customers will come in and they will do whatever you tell them to do via the kiosk. So like if you want people, for example, to watch a movie, they will come in, they will pay at the kiosk, and then they will go sit down in front of a TV and they will watch a movie, which is pretty awesome. So if you're into stuff like that, I would recommend the Businesses and Hobbies pack. Really cool. Opting, huge house plus a cafe and a restaurant and a carpeted pavilion. Yeah, exactly. We've got so much out here. We've got this little side business here. I've got this outdoor cinema. We've got a huge outdoor garden area. We've got this little outdoor oasis. We've got a greenhouse. We've got a an outdoor garden as well. Yeah, there's a lot in this house. It's a lot. But it's fine. Astana, honestly, some new worlds to explore sounds awesome, and you like having lots of furniture options. So yeah, I would go with the Businesses and Hobbies pack as one thing. And then I would also just take a look at some of the um some of the kits, because like if you want lots of furniture options, the kits are probably going to be a good bet for you, because kits come with like a lot of different stuff. So like if we look, for example, at, let me go down. I've got everything for The Sims, by the way. But yeah, if we look at the Secret Sanctuary kit, the Secret Sanctuary kit does not have any walls. Do we have floors? No. Okay, so the Secret Sanctuary kit has, there we go. All of these options here. So there's a chair, there's a chaise lounge, there's a vanity table, there's the tea tray, frames, a mirror, the fireplace, jewelry box, a giant frame TV that looks like a piece of art, a gramophone, record player, and a secret door, basically. There's more. I know that there's more that's in this kit. Hold on, let me. I know that there's more that's in this kit, because kits generally come with like 20 different items, and for some reason, I'm not seeing them all. Let me just go into build mode, move objects, turn on hidden objects, and see if that's all the Shadowberry tea options. I know that there's a bookshelf. Hello, Paul. You okay? There we go. We've already talked about the Furby mate. It'll get here in a few days. Yes, Paul. I know. Yep, I know. You're getting it. Don't worry. Yes, Paul. You go on and gonna go do dishes, because I am streaming. Okay, mate. Yeah, purple Furby at Cherry Sutton. Yes, mate. Kids. So yeah, we got this new bookcase, and we've got a secret door that looks like a bookcase. So this is a pretty good kit. But yeah, if you want to build in specific styles, I would recommend looking at the kits. If you want new worlds that also has build by stuff, then I would suggest looking into. Hold on, I'm just thinking here. I would suggest looking into things like werewolves, game packs like werewolves, My Wedding Stories, Jungle Adventure. Jungle Adventure comes with a world that you can explore. You technically can't live there, but there's a whole like story line with Jungle Adventures, and looking through and exploring jungle ruins and temples and stuff like that, and it's an absolute blast. And it comes with a ton of furniture and build by objects. This Jungle Adventure. There's also vampires, of course, that comes with the new world. Outdoor Retreat comes with a outdoor, like a woodland camping world where your Sims can go and camp and explore the woods. And there's also a hidden lot in Outdoor Retreat, which is really, really fun. And then, of course, you've got all of your expansion packs. Expansion packs wise, I would recommend Seasons if you don't already have it, because Seasons it gives you seasons in the game and holidays like Christmas and so on. Snowy Escape lets you do things like climb a mountain and ski, and it's loads of fun. Cottage Living is a UK inspired world, or comes with a UK inspired world and furniture, which is really, really pretty. So yeah, there's absolute loads. So yeah, I would say it all depends on the type of worlds you want to live in and play in the game, and the different things that you're into building and stuff like that. Okay, so anyway, back to this. So there isn't a lot to do or to use in this kit. So we do have the vanity chair. We have the chaise lounge, which I'm gonna put that there. We're gonna move this over here, kind of hide it out of the way. The vanity, I'm gonna put, yeah, I'll put the vanity right here next to the window, I think, along with the vanity chair. Now, for colors, though, whoops, I didn't want to do that. Oops, let me do that again. There we go. For colors, it's the design tool I want. There are a few color swatches in here that I really like. There's, of course, the red and black, which is the base swatch. Since my sim self prefers black and red, I am tempted to go with the purple, though, just to be different, because the rest of the house is black and red. So I think what we'll do is we'll do this really nice dusky purple color, which I absolutely love this swatch. It is so pretty. Istana, Jungle Adventure sounds fun. You did Google a bit, and Island Living also sounds very nice. Yeah, Island Living is a really, really cool one. Island Living comes with a new occult as well. It comes with mermaids. So if you think you'd like to play with around with mermaids, then definitely recommend that. Island Living also has a few lots where you can actually build on the water, which is really cool. So, and then of course you get to go beach combing and all of that stuff with Island Living as well. I think I'm gonna go for the brown and pink, just because this pink is more of a dusky pink and kind of matches the blanket on that. So I hate that when you do the eyedropper, it gets rid of what you had clicked on. There we go, Sanctuary. Okay. So then we've got the vanity chair, and again, I'll go with the pink. We are gonna have to put a few other things in here because there's just not a lot in this room. And there's not gonna be a lot in this room. In fact, you know what I might do? Yeah, I think I might do it this way. So, because we've got like a lot of space and not a ton of furniture, I am thinking of maybe arranging it just so that this side is almost completely empty, so that this way I can kind of use it at some other point and merge this in with another kit at some point, you know, because we'll have all of this empty space over here to work with, which I kind of like the idea of, to be honest. Astana mermaids, that's awesome. Yes, with Island Living. Mermaids are a little bit buggy mermaids are quite a bit buggy in The Sims 4, but they're also really fun to play with. So, I mean, everything is buggy in The Sims 4, let's be honest. Right, I think I will go for... I kind of like that green, but I'm not sure it actually matches with anything. So let's... I don't like that. I don't like that. No. I think we'll go with this one. And I'll put the T thing there on the vanity. We have the Whispering Walls gallery frames. I love these frames, by the way. If we put this up, and I can put the frames right here above the chaise lounge. Absolutely love this art set. This is so pretty. And it comes with quite a few different swatches as well. So we've got the flowers and, you know, landscape scenery, oceans and such. Then there's one that's more for Bella. So we've got a raven, a family tree, a portrait of Bella, an old-timey family portrait of the Goths. Then there's this one that has the raven in the center. Another Bella Goth-centric swatch, and then this one, which has the raven down on the bottom. And I think I'm gonna choose that one to go with this, because I love the idea of the crow or the raven in the center. So pretty. Then we've got this mirror, and the sheer amount of swatches that this mirror comes in. I think I'm gonna use this one though, and I'll put it... Thinking of maybe putting it here in the corner. Yeah, right there, that should work. Then the fireplace. And this is a pretty big fireplace. Very pretty though. As far as the swatch, definitely don't want the red swatch. Don't want the blue. No. The off-white might look good. Or that one. That one I think matches the top of the vanity a little bit. Oh wait, that one. That one matches the top of the vanity perfectly. Yeah, we'll go with that one. And then we'll have the, we got the TV. Is this gonna be, I'm gonna have to size the TV down. It's fine. Luckily, they've allowed us to be able to size the TV down. So we've got one with roses, black, red. We got that artwork. A kitty cat. A really beautiful sunset over the ocean. I absolutely love these. These are so pretty, but I want to go for the cat. I almost always choose the cat swatch on this, and I don't know why. I just like the cat. And I am very quickly running out of money. What's in the household inventory? Hold on. Okay, yeah, I've got a lot here in the household inventory. Let me sell everything off real quick. Everything that was on a surface is now in the household inventory. There we go. That should hopefully help. Let's go back to Secret Sanctuary. There we go. Opting, I don't know why. It's a cat. Yeah. That is very true. You do have a good point. It is indeed a cat. and it is as good a reason as any to have a cat swatch. Because it is a cat. Let's see. I think we'll go with the purple and pink jewelry box. And instead of like putting it on the center, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of jiggery-pokery here. Technical term, yes. So I'm gonna move that over there, and then very carefully put it just there, and hope that I've lined it up properly. Yay! Okay, I'm happy with that. I am really happy with that being lined up perfectly. It usually takes me like 2 or 3 times to do that, right? I'm very proud of myself. I really am. It doesn't take much to make me proud of myself, but you know, I'll take it. I think we'll go with the wooden look here for the gramophone. And we'll go ahead and like put it right here where these boxes are. And I'm gonna move the boxes again. Yes, I know. I've moved them like 4 times already, but it's fine. We'll put them here next to the mirror. So far, I'm liking the looks of it. And then finally, there's 2 more things. There's the bookcase, and then there's the hidden door. So we've got the bookcase. So the door is going to go there. The bookcase is going to have to go here. I love this bookcase, by the way. I mean, how pretty is that bookcase? Absolutely love it. And it comes with 2 empty shelves so that you can put things on it. And again, I'm going to go with this. Nope, not that one. That one. Yep, that matches the rest of the wood around. And finally, do I have enough money for the door? Yes. Oh my god, I have just enough money for this door. And we will, of course, go for the matching door there. Question. Do we want the door pointing towards the outside or pointing towards the inside? As in, like, do we want it to look like a secret door to leave, or do we want it to look like a secret door to enter? Personally, I'm thinking more along the lines of a secret door to enter. Just because it makes more sense, you know? Opting, yeah, secret door to enter, surely. Yeah, it makes a lot more sense, doesn't it? Now this bookshelf, though, I think I'm gonna have to maybe move it a little bit. And we can turn it into, like, some kind of room divider there. Just because I'm running out of space. I am very, very quickly running out of space in this house. I think the next room to go is going to have to be the gym. I know that the Sims really enjoy the gym, but it's a case of we don't have any space. But we'll see how it goes. We will see how it goes. Now, for the flooring, I still need to do flooring and walls. So let's go into base game and see what we can do here for walls and flooring. We're gonna have to go with something cheap. I'm thinking maybe the hardwood timber. It's not very chic, but it does at least match the wood. Not fantastically, but it does. Maybe this darker one. Yeah, the darker wood. We'll do the darker wood. There we go. It does at least match the wood. So, you know, on the furniture. So I kind of like that. Optin, am I also going to build a closet with a peephole in it for bundle? Oh my gosh. Don't tempt me, Opting. Don't tempt me to make a 7 dials room. If this kit came with a table and a clock, I would so turn this into the 7 dials room. But unfortunately, I think what I'm going to do also, I'm going to go with this dusky purple because it almost perfectly matches the Challenge there. That cushion, to be exact. And that's... Oh, wait, we need lighting. It's gonna have to be base game lighting because this kit did not come with lighting. So I'm thinking a ceiling lamp. And I'm thinking it's gonna have to be something cheap, but something elegant. Because this whole room just screams elegance. So what do I have that's cheap yet elegant? Nothing. The party glass lamp. I could go with that. I think that might... No, that's not good. Not good at all. Let's check the wall lights. Maybe there's something in the wall lights that would look good. Something simple yet chic. Cheap yet... Ooh, the sea glass wall sconce. Now we're talking. I can put one there. One here. And then one there. Oh, that's perfect. I like that. Now, I only have 52 simoleons left, and I don't think that I've got enough for window coverings. No, I do not. I have enough for a window covering, but that's pretty much it. Also, why are these windows different? Let's change all those to the same window. There we are. I like it though. It is a rather nice room. Let me get... There we go. See, that's not a bad looking room. And I hit the wrong button. I'm supposed to hit the C button, not the print screen button. I've been hitting the print screen button all day today. Why is that not... Hold on. There we go. It's like, why is that not showing up? It's fine. But yeah, I like it. It's simple, but yet elegant. And we got the door there. That is also the secret door, as you can see here. And what I really, really love about the Secret Sanctuary kit, I love this door. Because this door looks exactly like this shelf. They both sit at pretty much evenly against the wall. So it really does look like a secret door. Unlike the other secret bookshelf doors that are in this game. Yeah, this one actually, juts out and looks like a proper shelf. Absolutely love it. It's so cool. Now let's make sure that it works. So Olive, I would like you to do a little bit of a freshen up, please. Let's make sure it works. Let's make sure she can get in there. Yes, she can. Thank you for doing the kitchen tops, Paul. She can sit down. Awesome. Let's see if she can light the fire. Yes, she can. Can she turn on? No, don't go to bed. Why is that? Oh, it is turned on. Okay. Why is that emitting red, though? No, seriously, why is that emitting red? That is so weird. Alright, can you sit on the sofa? Really, why is that emitting red stuff? That is so weird. I have never seen a record player do that before. I don't like it. It's freaking me out. Opting, see this right here? That's me tempting you. Love it. I love it, Opting. Okay, she's like exhausted, so I'm gonna go ahead and let her sleep. Let's check the rest of my... I've got to do it. I was gonna say let's check the rest of my Sims and see how they're doing, but someone's just challenged me to a duel, and I need to win one more duel. But I have to challenge them, not the other way around. So I'll go into the magic realm, I will cancel the duel, and then I will challenge her to a duel. So I'm gonna pause. We're gonna cancel that. That's the person that challenged us. So now what I need to do is more choices. Magic duel, and duel for knowledge. And hopefully that works. I can't promise that it will, but it might do. Okay. Alright, here we go. Are we gonna go back through the portal? Yes, we are. That's hilarious. That is low-key hilarious. I love it. Opting, my record player's never exuded miasma. I must have had one of those knockoff models. I mean, I must have, because all record players exude that weird miasma spooky lighting, right? Grace, where are you going? Why are you... What are you... Hello? Grace? 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 Come back, Grace? Grace, come back. Why did you walk all the way through the building? Where is she going? Oh my god, will you please just thank you? Oh my goodness. Alright, here we go. That was just getting a bit on the ridiculous side. So yeah, we need to win one duel. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah, dude, you just getting in my way, it's fine. Come on, Muir. Come on. Come on, Muir, you can do it. Come on, Muir, you can do it. Yay! Oh, sweet! I won. We discovered a spell called Deliriate. When the time comes, Muir can now choose to rebirth. And we've finished our aspiration. Trait earned Slinger of Spells. Nice. Yeah, we have completely finished our aspiration. That is so good. Cool. Wow, we have 4,000 aspiration points as well. Muir, where are you going? Why are you magic dueling again? Did she challenge me to a rematch or something? Why are we dueling a second time? I have no idea what's going on here. But I beat her again, so it's all good. It's all good. Okay, now we can go back home. Actually, before we go home, I've got these motes that we can collect, and I think we can sell them. So if I go around and collect all of these motes that I can find, then we'll be able to make a little bit of money, because Don't know if you noticed, but we're kind of broke. And then once I've collected all of the motes that I can find, I'll see how I can sell them. And then we'll sell them and hopefully have a little bit of money to do things with. Because we still have to spin the wheel tonight. I'm looking forward to spinning the wheel. What about you all? Are you looking forward to spinning the wheel? Spellcasters with the Moat Hound perk can eat them for Spellcaster XP. I don't think I've got that perk. I can absorb or destroy. Okay, yeah, so it looks like I can, but it doesn't look like I can. Okay, they're only worth 1 simoleon each. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to be selling them, but I can absorb them and get XP so that I can level up in my skill, my spell casting. Your neck is fine, Paul. You'll be okay. Yeah. Is it a bit sore? Yeah. Yep. There's a cold cloth in the freezer. You can have one. All right. You have one of those and drape it across the back of your neck. Poor Paul. he's got the back of his neck is all red. So yeah, if we absorb the moat. Yep. You can. Is that nice? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it'll help. I love how he's eating these motes like they're apples. I wonder what they taste like. My guess would be like, you know, the sherbet that you can get, you know, the fizzy sherbet. That's my guess as to what these things taste like. Fizzy sherbet or like Pop Rocks.
Horse a beret.
Okay, let's absorb the last one. And then...
Oh, Yipsy! Snurs.
If I go to my spellcaster perks and we see... Oh, wow. Yeah, we're all the way up to Virtuoso. I'm not sure if I can... I want to say I should be able to continue to earn points towards things. So, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We might have to open up our business, one of our businesses. We'll probably do the at-home one. Or we can work on Olive's photography career, I think. That's probably going to be, since that's our newest business, working on her photography career is probably going to be a good thing to do. Opting duel's coming too. That's what duel means. Is it? We don't have sunscreen over here on account of we only get 2 days of sun a year. No, it's just... What's up, mate? Yeah, cold cloth. Is it all better? Is it feeling nice? Yeah, okay. You go on upstairs and relax. Okay, mate. But yeah, Paul had the idea this morning of wearing sunscreen because they were going to a shopping center that has a sunroof, and Paul is like, I need to wear sunscreen, but his PA is like, no, you don't need to wear sunscreen, we're gonna be inside. Evidently he needed to wear sunscreen. Unless he got a sunburn yesterday when he was doing weeding at college, which is entirely possible as well. So with Paul, there's no telling. So yeah, I definitely need to make sure that he has sunscreen in his college bag when he goes on Friday, just in case they do something outside again. All right, Muir, you need to go home because you are hungry, you don't have any energy, and yeah, you need the toilet. So let's get you home. We will get Olive to do a job so that we can get a little bit of money.
Oh, Jedna.
And while Muir is returning home, shall we spin the wheel? Who wants to spin the wheel tonight? Are we ready for the wheel? I'm going to click the button, click the wheel, make it spin, and where it lands is going to be our next task for tonight. Here we go. Wheel, wheel, wheel. And it lands on. Oh no. Nifty knitting. Opting wheel. Nifty knitting. Knit clothing and other things. All right. So we need to knit probably, I would say, at least 2 things to get the knitting task complete. So is there a knitting aspiration? Now that is a good question. Let's go into creativity. Lord of the Knits. Yes, there is. Okay. So we're going to have Muir become to want to become the Lord of the Knits, and we're going to say that that the task will be done once he's completed a couple of things. But we've got 4 milestones here for Lord of the Knits, and this is going to be our next long-term thing. So for Lord of the Knits, the first stage, Muir needs to knit for 5 hours, start 3 knitting projects while inspired, and knit on a rocking chair. So this should be interesting. Oh no, Amy Spencer Kim has passed away. Oh, that's sad. That's very sad. All right. You go to the toilet. You're already going to the toilet. That's fine. Oh, babies. um
Oh.
Okay, I want you to feed the baby. Get fed by Eileen. There we go. Oh, of course the baby's asleep. Of course the baby is asleep. Why wouldn't the baby fall? Okay, baby, I'm gonna wake you up because you're about ready to starve. Eileen, 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 please feed the baby. My housemate's just like, come on, Eileen. Eileen, feed the baby. Feed the baby. Please tell me you're going to feed the baby. Yes. Okay. There we go. Eileen is feeding the baby. This baby is also tired, but they're not starving um like Martini was. So Thorny can go back can go to sleep. Martini needs to eat. Okay, so that crisis has been averted. Muir is going to the toilet, which is good. I'm going to send him to bed. Once he's going to bed himself. Fantastic. Okay, that's fine. Olive, why don't you grab something to eat? Eileen, after you're finished taking care of the baby, why don't you take care of your hygiene needs? Take a bath. Don't grab a chocolate covered strawberry. Get yourself something proper to eat. Jeez. Sims, man. I swear, Sims. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. And then she can have a little bit of fun. I will have her watch a movie. That should bring up her fun need a little bit. So everyone will be happy. Now let's take care of Olive's need to, or we need to get Olive to do her job. So, oh, post photo to fashion Simstagram. Okay, so we got an approved photo. Do we have an approved photo? Not yet. So for her job, post photo to fashion Simstagram. So we submitted a photo for a client's approval, but they haven't gotten back to us yet. So hopefully they'll do that and we'll be able to take care of that. Freelancer, fast post photo to fashion Simstagram. Oh, there we go. There we go. She can do that. Okay, there we are. That's done. So that's gonna give us 6K. Easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, 6,000 simoleons done. Whew, there we go. Upton, you stepped away to take a pic of the backpack and almost missed the wheel. Oh no. It's timing, isn't it? It's really good timing. Is my housemate Dexy or one of the midnight runners? I would say one of the midnight runners. Definitely not Dexy. Okay, so let me think. Do we have a knitting box? Because in order to become Lord of the Knits, we need a knitting box. I don't think we do. No, we do not have a knitting box. So what?
Oh.
Where's the sofa? Where'd the sofa go? I swear we had a sofa here. I know that the house is haunted, but wait. Did the burglar steal the sofa from us a while back? That might very well be the case. Okay, it's fine. We can, once we get some money, we'll be able to we'll redecorate using the nifty knitting kit once we get some cash on us. Hopefully. That's just hilarious. That is absolutely hilarious. Okay, so hopefully she's gonna do this. Eileen's got school coming up.
Briv.
I wonder how long that sofa's been gone. I really do wonder how long that sofa has been gone. Okay, as soon as she's done this, then that should give us the cash, which means we can then go back into build mode and look at the nifty knitting stuff. There we are. Whoa! That gave us over 9,000 simoleons. The internet loves all of Tinker's photo, and client rejoices at the positive reaction. Oh my gosh. That was a lot of money. I mean, I'll take it. I'm gonna sell these photos just so that we have a little bit more money. There we go. That's really good. Yeah, she can go on her own. 9,000 simoleons. I mean, yeah. Please. The photography career is extremely lucrative. Like, you want a rags to riches job, one that's going to get you a lot of money very quickly, definitely do that freelance photography job. My gosh. If only photography was that lucrative in real life, you know? I wouldn't mind getting 9,000 pounds for one job. That took me all of, 2 hours to do. Alright, so nifty knitting is what we're looking for now. Where is it? Nifty knitting kit. Bust the dust, pastel pop. No, really, where is it? Nifty knitting. There it is, nifty knitting. Okay. I'm like, nifty knitting was a stuff pack. Why do I always think that nifty knitting was a kit? Probably because it didn't come with a whole lot of stuff. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead, we'll get rid of these cushions. Since, we no longer have a sofa in this room. Stupid burglars. I'll go ahead and get the black and red sofa so that it kind of, at least, kind of matches the room in here. Opting sofa, so good. Oh, so bad. So bad. Alright, so we've got ourselves a replacement sofa. There we are. Used the unlock hidden objects cheat to show us all of this stuff. This is all stuff, by the way, that my sim will be able to make eventually. But for now, I think what I'm gonna do, we're gonna come over here. I want to replace the mailbox because we haven't replaced the mailbox yet. And the current mailbox is, to be honest, quite boring. So I'm thinking this cute little one here from the Nifty Knitting Kit, or Nifty Knitting Pack, is definitely a an improvement on the plain white one. So cute, isn't it? There's these little Grimm dolls that your sim can knit after a while. And if you have one of these on your in your inventory, you can gift it to Grimm, and Grimm loves these little dolls. It is so, the reaction that Grimm has when you gift him one is so cute. Then we got all of this craft stuff. And now I'm thinking that our sim probably deserves a little crafting room. Now, part of me wants to put some crafting stuff in here, but really there's way too much furniture for that. So what we're gonna do is use the landing for we're gonna use the landing up here in the top floor for the craft stuff. Often, if you ever start playing Sims, you're going to know all the tips and tricks from all these streams. See, that's the idea. To tempt you over to the dark side. I mean, to share all of the little tips and tricks that I know with other people. 100%, yes. Alright, so let's see. We got the perfect poof. And thinking we'll go with this black one. We'll just stick it right there. We've got the Crafter's Delight hallway table in... we might as well put everything in black here. You know, I mean... Black is good, right? Then we've got a Crafter's Delight desk, which I'll put right here. The chair, again in black. The only problem is the chair, I don't think is going to work with the desk, and neither is that poof. Darn. And I don't think there's any chairs that go with this kit, this pack either, except for the rocking chair, and I don't think the rocking chair will go with it. No, it won't. Okay, I might have to grab a base game chair to put with that desk, but that's okay. It'll be fine. So let's see. We want a rocking chair, but I don't want it to be upstairs. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll put it upstairs. I was gonna say I don't want it to go upstairs, but we've got the nursery here, so having a little rocking chair just outside the nursery, in my mind, kind of makes sense. So I'm gonna put the poof there. Grab the rocking chair. And, like, put it right there. And I'm just picturing, like, maybe one of the Sims has one of the infants in this rocking chair, so someone else goes to this rocking chair to sit with the other infant. And that might be a really, really cute thing. So, it's black, you know, this whole, everything's gonna be black. I'm just saying right now. Everything is going to be black. We do have this hobby. You know, I am tempted to combine these two desks. But the problem is, one is a lot larger than the other one. And that kind of ticks me off. You know? Just a little bit. So we're gonna have to choose. We're gonna have to choose a desk. I'm not sure which one to go for. Should we go? Which desk do you think we should choose? The one with the shelving unit and all the wrapping paper and stuff, or the one there with all of the yarn? Personally, since we're going for knitting, I'm tempted to go with this one that has all the skeins of yarn. I do like the looks of this one, though. This would be great for, like, a proper, you know, someone who's 100% like into painting and making presents and stuff. Opting, if I saw a red door, I'd want it painted black. Yes. Yes. No colors anymore. I'd want it to turn black. Yes. And yeah, exactly. You can't knit with wrapping paper. I mean, I've never personally tried, but I have it on good authority that yeah, it's really difficult to knit with wrapping paper. So we'll go with this desk with the skeins of yarn. And then we got this little house shelf, which is dead cute. And in the black swatch, I'm sorry, but it looks like an open casket. I mean, you know, I'm just saying. What is that? Oh, that's what that is. Okay, that's kind of funny. That bag is part of that shelving unit. But it looks like it's hanging on the wall itself. And I'm gonna keep it there, because that's hilarious and adorable, and I freaking love it. So we got this painter's pegboard, and I'm thinking that we can go ahead and put the pegboard over the desk like this. Because you never know, a little bit of paint might be good on knitting, you know, dab, like if you need some eyes, instead of knitting the eyes, you can dab a little bit of paint on on a doll for the eyes, on a knit doll, that is. I kind of like the idea of that, to be honest. So then we got this really big shelving unit, which I'm gonna put here. Actually, I'm gonna put up against the wall there, lower the walls so I can see what the heck I'm doing. Put the poof there. There we go. This is a very odd-shaped landing, so I'm having to make do with how I've got things. So we've got this decorative yarn ball as well, and I'm thinking that what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put some of these decorative yarn balls in various colors. I want like 5 of them. So if I can just get like 5 different colors. There we go. So again, though, I'm gonna have to like cheat a little bit. So if okay, I'm gonna have to move the desk. And then do a 9 and an alt placement there. And then this one, we're gonna put right there on top of the other balls of yarn. And then move the red one so that it's there, and then this blue one. One more. There we go. Alt place right there. There we are. A nice little pile of yarn there on the shelf. I love alt placement. It's so fun. See, I mean, whoops. And it just looks like a haphazard place, bunches of yarn, which kind of looks like the shelf that I've got inside of my desk. That's just got like 5 skeins of yarn or 5 balls of yarn just haphazardly thrown in there. Okay, then the thing that we actually came for, the yarn basket. Now, we can go with the beginner's yarn basket. There's no difference between the two. They both do exactly the same thing. But the beginner's yarn basket has a little knitted rabbit inside with a bunch of skeins of yarn. And then we have the super stash yarn basket, which has all of your knitting and crochet needles and a lot of yarn. Personally, I like this one because it's really cute with like the half-finished projects, but I love this one because it's got the crochet needles and knitting needles in it. So I think we'll go with that one. But I will put this one right here next to, as decoration, next to the rocking chair. Because the reason why I'm going to use both, this one's going to go in my Sims inventory, that one is for decoration. The thing with the nifty knitting pack is, in order to actually be able to knit or cross stitch, you need to have one of these baskets in your Sims inventory, or else they can't knit. It's stupid, I know, but that's how it works. So yeah. So we've got these succulent hangers as well. And eventually my Sim will be able to make those. Same thing with the crafty cactus and all of that. So we're not actually going to decorate with any of these. We're going to wait until my Sim can make them. So, it'll be fun. Opting, you don't want to eat into my display yarn, surely. Exactly, yes. Exactly. Display yarn is for display. It's you have your display yarn so that when you have company over, they can see the yarn and they will know that you knit or crochet. That is the sole purpose of display yarn. All right, so Muir, we're gonna put this in his put this in his inventory. So grab and place. And how are his needs? He's a little bit hungry, so let's. Oh, he's checking on the babies. Okay, I'll let him check on the babies. That's fine. They're both asleep. Neither of them are starving particular. Oh, Thorny is very hungry. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead, wake up Thorny, and have Muir feed the baby. Baby care, feed, bottle feed. There we go. This way, at least, I don't have to worry too much about the baby. Oh, wait a minute. Is the butler actually going to feed the baby? Or is my sim gonna beat him to it? Who's gonna win the battle of the bottle battle of the baby the baby bottle battle? There we go. Try saying that 3 times fast, please. Baby battle baby bottle battle, baby bottle battle, baby bottle battle. Okay, so the butler. The butler is gonna feed the baby. You better feed the baby, butler. Where are you taking the baby? No. Why? Why are you giving the baby a bath when the baby's hungry? Oh my god. Why? I mean, I get that the baby is a little bit dirty, but her hunger meter is in the red, and the hygiene meter wasn't even yellow. It's like, feed me. Oh my god, this game. Okay. Hunger, give the thing a treat, then I forgot about completely forgot about Whiskers. Don't you dare, no, Freckles, stop it. There we go. I don't want the nightmare fuel that is foxes right now. I really don't. I heard you and Thorny Tink. I should hope that me and my baby infant are friends. Update, there's an excellent short that you saw once but you can't re-find. It's a woman holding a little parts box and saying how she spent the afternoon organizing all of her craft stuff into the compartments. She then turns it and tosses it onto the mounds of other supplies just piled in the corner of the room. Yeah, that's me. That is definitely me. All right, this little girl definitely needs a lot of care. So, okay, good. Her mom's coming to take care of her. Why did you put the baby over? You know what? It's fine. I'm ignoring the babies from now on. For now, I'm just going to ignore the babies. The babies can do whatever the frick they want because I swear that infants in this game are so freaking broken. Often friends with your baby, then mortal enemies with your toddler, then friends again, later strangers, etc., etc. That is very true, yeah. Toddlers are like toddlers see you as either their very, very best friend or their mortal enemy. There's no in between. There's 100% no in between when it comes to babies. Or toddlers, rather, I should say. Okay, so Muir, where is there it is. I want you to knit a beanie. What beanie should we knit? We can knit a bunch of different colored beanies. Black and white bear, blue and white, green, pink, teal, and yellow, orange tiger, or white tiger. Personally, I'm thinking that one of the tiger beanies, because I always go for the bear beanies. So shall we make a tiger beanie? Opting a black and white bear is a panda, isn't it? Yeah. Black and white bear is a panda. Yep. I don't know why they just didn't say panda bear beanie. Who knows? But I think what we'll do is we'll go with the orange tiger beanie, and then we'll make a white tiger beanie and give it to our uh to Martini and Thorn when they age up to toddlers, because I think that would be absolutely adorable. I don't know why the beanies don't work on infants, but they don't. Sims. You can put them on babies, on newborns, but you can't put them on an infant. I don't get it either. Muir has acquired the knitting skill. So for this, I need to knit for a total of 5 hours, knit on a rocking chair, and start 3 knitting projects. Now, while inspired. Now, Muir is just very happy. He is definitely not inspired. And I'm wondering, do I have a potion of inspiration? We've got the potion of youth, and we've got a potion of rejuvenation. But I don't think that I've got a potion of inspiration. And I'm tempted to go into the reward store and see if I can get an inspired potion. Yeah, I can. We'll get the inspired potion. And and now my sim has 5,000 satisfaction points. So I'm thinking another thought. Let's see what else we can do here. So I don't want to get a money tree. Green thumb, seldom sleepy, a savant. There's nothing here really that equals, that will help him with his knitting, except for I was gonna say let's get the frugal, but I think we've already got it. There's marketable. So we can get marketable so that Muir can sell his knitted stuff for more simoleons. And there's also, where's the savant, but we're a little bit short on that, so that's fine. We'll get the one that allows us to sell things for more money. Lily, hello. How are you? Sims has been doing really well. We finished one thing already, which was to one task, which was to make something from the secret sanctuary. Oh, we haven't done the tea party yet, so we need to do that. So here's our little room, and I'm gonna have Muir make shadowberry tea. And then I think we'll just have our club come around and drink the shadowberry tea with them. So let's start a gathering. I completely forgot that we were supposed to do a tea party. A little bit of inverted comma tea party, you know, but it's fine. But how have you been, Lily? Are you all right?
Ah. Yeah.
So I'm gonna have him drink some. Olive can drink some. There we go. And everyone that's at here at the active gathering, this is my Help Muir Out club. And basically everyone everyone cleans and fixes objects and makes bar drinks and reads and uses the telescope. Because, you know, why not, right? Now I would, however, like to go ahead and oh, excuse me. I am tired tonight. I do want to go ahead and like do these things. So let's see. We can upgrade to allow more people into our club, or we could do a skill bonus. Creativity boost. That might work. We can definitely do that. And then unfortunately I can't change what actually happens, you know, the I don't think I can. Hold on. Club details. Yes. Okay, cool. So I can change the club activities a little bit. Can I? No. Okay, I actually cannot change the club activities. Well, that kind of stinks, but it's fine. It's fine. Oh well. Lily, you're doing well. You're just working on things. Oh, that's cool. I'm glad that you've been doing okay. Working on things is worthwhile though. Good thing to do. I today has just been a day of work for me as well. I have done all the things today. I've done everything from recording to editing videos. I've made 3 different thumbnails for YouTube. I've done social media. Today has just been a day. But it's been a fun day, so I can't complain. I forgot that Harry is a freaking, or is that Leighton, is a vampire. Leighton. Leighton is a vampire. And he's a lazy vampire at that, teleporting from here to there just to sit down on the bed and read a book. I mean, come on. All right, so it's no wonder I'm yawning. Look at how tired my sim is. That is totally why people yawn, right? Oh well, I've got 3 netherworld fissures over here. So I think I'm going to go ahead and loot them both. We've got 8,000 simoleons, which is probably just enough to pay the bills. But I'm sure it'll be fine. So what did we get? A pre sim head. Nice. I'll complete that or sell that, and a moonstone. Also nice. I will sell that. That will get us 315 simoleons. I will take it. So, looking at things, I need to evolve that tree. So today is Tuesday in the game. The infants age up to toddler on Friday, which I am 100% very, oh, excuse me, very looking forward to. I'm not meaning to yawn in y'all's ears, but for some reason my energy level has just taken a dive. I do apologize. It's old age, you know. It's all I can say. When you get to a certain age, then your body just decides that 9 o'clock means it's time to go to bed. Opting old age, never heard of it. My mom, I can remember when I was like 16. My mom is 30, almost 31 years older than I am. We might as well say 31 years older than I am, because she turned 31 a month after I was born. So we'll say that, you know, she was 31 years older than I am. So, but I can remember when I was like 14, 15 years old, back when I still lived at home. So that would have put her at almost my age. So I'm 48 this year, so that would have put her at like 46, 47 years old. And she would, after working all day, she would fix tea, she would come home, fix supper, and she would just sit. She had her own chair in the living room, her special chair that she used, recliner that she used to relax on. And she would sit there and she would fall asleep. It would be like 6 o'clock at night and she would just fall asleep. Ooh. And even though I'm a couple of years behind her, I think I'm catching up to her now. Lily, literally the exact same. Your mother turned 30 a month after you were born as well. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. But yeah, my mother, she wasn't supposed to have me. She was not planning on having a third kid, or actually a fourth kid, because she had 3 kids up until that point. Both of my sisters, my older sisters, my eldest sister is 59 this year, so she turns 60 next year. And my other sister, the middle kid of the 3 of us, is 57 this year, I think. So there's a huge age difference, pretty big age gap between me and my sisters. But between both of my sisters and myself, my mom had a third child who unfortunately was stillborn. Hi, Augie! How are you? But yeah, he was unfortunately stillborn. And I was born, I think, about 4 years after she had the stillborn, and she was not expecting to have me at all. No one was expecting to have me, because my mom thought that she was too old to have kids, because it was the 70s, and the doctors thought that, she was too old to have. Everyone thought she was too old to have another kid, and that she wasn't gonna have any more. But hi. I came along, and I was loads of fun before I was born. I decided before I was born that I wanted to be born 3 months early. So, as in, like, my mother literally went into labor, and the doctors for 1 month. Now, like I said, this is back in the 70s. They don't do this now. But they put her on a steady alcohol drip for 1 full month to keep her from going into labor. And it's amazing that I didn't end up with, being Yeah, with alcoholism from birth. It really is. But yeah, they put her on a steady alcohol trip for 1 month, and then, per doctor's orders, every single day she was to drink 2 glasses of red wine every day from the time that she got out of hospital. So until I was born. I wasn't supposed to be born until like mid to late September, around my mom's birthday. But even though she was drinking the 2 glasses of wine per day, I was still born like 4 weeks, four rough estimate, because back in the 70s, they weren't very good at guesstimating when babies were going to be born, as in the date. So I was anywhere from 3 to 6 weeks premature. Um, Hard to tell for back then. But it was fun. My mom's like, she said that the last 3 months of pregnancy with me was, she doesn't remember much of it because she had so much wine. It was mad. It was completely mad. Rock, hello, hello. How are you? Here you was thinking yesterday was today. You don't know what the YouTube video I posted yesterday was? Enzoy. It was an Enzoy video yesterday, I think. Augie, good evening. And I'm still loads of fun. Thank you, Augie. Lily, your parents gave up on having kids and then had you. Numerous pregnancies. You were the first and only kid. Oh, wow. Opting, you're familiar with this. Your mother and father were 33 and 45 respectively when they had you. Napping in chairs was definitely a phenomenon that you witnessed. Oh, yeah, yeah. My mom always blamed me. She said I was just so exhausting. But yeah, she would sit in her recliner. Her boyfriend's dogs would sit either side of her, and all 3 of them would go to sleep. It was hilarious. Augie, you're the youngest. Same. I'm the baby by quite a bit. Update. Yesterday wished it could be today. Oh yeah, totally. Of course it did. Rocky thought Enzoy was Sims. Oh no, no, no. Enzoy and Sims are definitely not the same. I am looking forward to when they add more to Enzoy. They added a lot of stuff to Enzoy, by the way. I'm currently in the process of editing a video about the things that they've added to Enzoy in the last week. So that should hopefully be coming out around probably over the weekend, because I've just got so many videos at the moment. Girl, why are you crying? She's very tense. Okay, why are you tense? All right, go get yourself something to eat, and then go to bed. No, not nap on the thing. You can go to actual bed. There you go. Okay, see? Happy now? Good. Muir, I need you to do things as well, please. Sorry, I've got to take care of my Sims real quick, my friends. No, don't. Okay, you're going to the toilet. That's good. You do. All right, you're not going to be able to go to the toilet because other people are doing. Go to that one then. Okay, there you go. Then you can do a skillful sleep. She is okay. You're just gonna get the. No, don't put the baby on the floor. It's fine. It's fine. Please use the toilet. Put the baby down. Okay, you're gonna feed the baby. Okay, that's fine. Feed the baby. Go to the toilet. These Sims. I swear to God, these Sims. It's fine. Opting random wheel spin in Zoe video. Yes, that's what it was yesterday. Is that why you thought it was the Sims Rock? Is because it was wheel spinning? You saw random wheel spin and you thought, oh, Sim stream. A type of brain poop in its pants moment. Yeah, I have those moments like constantly, to be honest with you. Like at least 5 times a day. At least. All right, now you need to. Okay, the baby stinks. Will you please change the baby's nappy? Please? Okay, clean them up. Do something. Do anything. I'm begging you. Change your nappy. Okay, there we go. Go get something to eat. I have no idea what's going on right now, to be honest with you. My Sims are just they are 100% confused.com right now. It's chaos. It is literal chaos in this um in this thing. I don't even know which baby she has. What baby are you holding on to? Where's the baby? Why did you put the baby down in the oh my god. Hold on. Pick up the baby. Put the baby down. That one. Oh my god, this game. arguing with my Sims because they're not doing what I want them to do with the babies. Oh, jeez. Rock, now you know it's Wednesday because you had therapy today. How did the therapy go? And then you had a meeting with your advisor. Ooh, how did that go? Did I just no. I told the Sim to change the baby's nappy. Not the... Augie, have a safe journey home, my friend. Rock, this is why some people shouldn't be allowed to be parents. I completely agree. Some people shouldn't be allowed to be parents. My Sims are definitely one of them. All right, Martini is okay. Thorny is definitely okay, even though she is very stinky. Can you please change? No, not outfit. Change nappy. See what happens. Um, change nappy, please. Put the baby down. Thank you. Okay, now I'm going to reset you because, okay, there we go. Okay, everything is fine. Go sleep, please. Oh my god. Right. I think we're going to end the social group. I think this many Sims on my lot is driving the game a little bit loopy, so it's fine. Thanks for the link there, Opting. Let's check it out real quick. I don't even know which baby she has. What baby are you holding on to? Where's the baby? Why did you put the baby down in the oh my god. Hold on. That is The Sims in a nutshell, my friends. That is definitely The Sims in a nutshell. I love this game. I love this game so much. So rock therapy went well, nothing out of the ordinary. The main thing that was discussed was school stress relating to the advisor meeting and just your general anxiety. You're going to try to get an official anxiety diagnosis and also depression. You need medication for it or something like that because it's because everything's getting out of hand. I really hope that you're able to get the diagnosis and the help that you need. Hopefully your therapist will be of further help as well, which is always a good thing, oh my god, the guy's stuck. Um um all right. Okay, fine. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm going to have to sell these things. There we go. All right, now he can go home.
Nurse.
Poor Harry. Poor Harry. He was just stuck between the chair and the table and couldn't move. Personally, I probably would have like just jumped off, the edge of the balcony there, but this is me we're talking about, and I'm weird. So, you're hungry? Oh, you have gotten something to eat. Good job. Well done, Muir, for taking care of yourself. Really. Very well done. Why did you put it on the... Because it's now spoiled. Okay. It's fine. Get yourself something else to eat, then. Poor Muir. It's like, get something out of the refrigerator, and 2 seconds later, it's spoiled. No, 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 you're not. I swear to God, if you do, why is he talking to the toilet? And now he's dead. And now he's dead. It's fine. We're just going to ignore the poor, cute little poor cute little dead fox in the bathroom. Oh shh. Feed treat. Fill food. Whiskers is gonna die. The fox already died. I don't want the rat to die as well. There we go. Oh, there's Grim. This game. Rock, the advisor meeting was to figure out how you're going to move on with college next year because you completely bombed this entire semester. Going into the fall semester, you switched your degree plan despite the fact that it would change your advisor, which you don't really like, and it would make you have to take an extra year of college. So that way you can see if this is beneficial, because taking a general ed classes is just not working. Oh man, I am so sorry to hear that. Like I said, I really hope that that you're able to work something out. Updating tall foxes means that things are extra normal. Of course it does. What does Grim being here mean? Let's ask Grim for fashion advice. And what else can we do? Deep conversation. We can always try woohooing with Grim again. Junk. Grim likes your style, so he sent you a little gift. Grim should
horrible
thinks you should wear whatever you want as long as it's black and flowy. Okay, that makes sense. That definitely makes sense. Romance, flirtation.
Closet?
Let's be flirty with Grim. Why not?
Conqueroo bufloob.
Pickup line. We might as well, right? Flatter.
Ibarra?
Let's kiss.
Narky.
I don't believe that my sim is in a romantic relationship with Grim. But I mean, this is yeah. Par for the course. Ooh, shall we woohoo in the hot tub? Let's ask about woohooing in the hot tub. Why not? No, not a drink. I said woohoo in the hot oh. I think yep, I think he's gone. Gosh darn it, we can't woohoo. We missed our chance. We missed our chance. No, you're not gonna. Just, Muir, just stop, dude. Just stop. It's fine. Okay. Anyway, everything's fine. Everything is okay. Everything is under control. Nothing's under control. Nothing is okay. Everything is absolute chaos. And if someone doesn't die tonight, I'm gonna be very surprised. Other than the fox. Foxes don't count. Not in this game. It's fine. Rocky will get used to the advisor change. It just kind of sucks because you weren't expecting it. Yeah. Upton, would I go so far as to say that everything is awesome? Everything is always awesome. What are you talking about? Unless everything is not awesome, in which case the song would have to go, everything's not awesome. You know, instead of everything is awesome. There is a song that's everything's not awesome, by the way. It's a good song. Highly recommend listening to it. Okay. Anyway, that's enough of me, rambling on. We need to knit while inspired. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. We're inspired. We're inspired. Knit. Frog and knitting. Yep. Go, Muir. Go forth and knit quickly while you're inspired. Do it. And then you can go feed the baby. We need to knit while inspired. Knit on a rocking chair. We're knitting on a rocking chair. We haven't started the knitting project while inspired. Oh no. We have to start a knitting project while inspired. Let's see. Knit clothing, knit beanie. I got to do a second beanie. White tiger beanie. Okay, stop. Now do the white tiger beanie. That'll start a knitting project while we're not inspired anymore. Gosh darn it. Now we're just confident. I swear. I swear. What is that? What is that? That's a potion of rejuvenation. What is that? There is okay. Hold on. Copy paste. I have no idea what that is. That's from Grim. Okay, now take that one. Can we drink it? It won't let us drink it. Why? Why won't it let us drink it? Is it because it's not on a table? Hold on. It'll let us throw it away, but it won't let me oh, wait a minute. Is that a poison? No, it says no poison. Hold on. No, no, that is definitely, yeah, that is definitely a. What are these? And why can I not put them in my back in my inventory? I have no idea what this potion is. That is weird. That is very weird. Hmm. But in any event, it's okay because my Sims need to feed the baby. Bottle feed, please. And this one also needs feeding. So we'll feed both. We'll feed that one and then we'll feed Martini. We'll feed Thorny and then Martini, yeah. So she's coming up to bottle feed Thorny. Then she can bottle feed Martini unless the butler wakes up first. But it doesn't look like the butler's going to wake up first. Oh my god. I will be so glad when these infants age up to toddlers and they can feed themselves. You know? I would never be able to do the 100 baby challenge. Never in a million years would I actually be able to do the 100 baby challenge. I get stressed out with 2 infants. Can you imagine me playing a household with 7 infants? Can you imagine this? Ruck, the good part of that though is you no longer have to take English Comp 2, which is the class you already tried taking this semester and completely failed. Like you got a 0 and then dropped out of it. That's at least you don't have to take it again. I mean, honestly, I think that colleges should really be more flexible. You know? It's like if you're not doing well in a class, instead of making you take it over, then they should listen to you and say, "Well, okay, so you're not doing well in this class. Your the degree that you're going for it doesn't require this class necessarily, so therefore you shouldn't have to take it. Why not take this class instead?" You know, like if you're going, I mean, I know you're just going for a general education course. In which case, in my opinion, since you're just going for a gen ed degree, you should be able to take whatever you want. You know, you shouldn't be forced to take any particular classes since you're only going for a general education. You should be able to just choose whatever courses you want to take, whichever ones you'll enjoy the most. All the babies stink. It's fine. We'll take care of them both. Let me do that real quick. There we go. Okay. It's all queued up. Everything's good. Then she needs to take care of her own needs. So I'll have her go to the toilet and then go get something to eat before she starves to death as well. Leftovers. There we go. See, everyone is fine now. Everyone is absolutely 100% perfectly fine. Rug, if you stuck with Gen Ed, it would have been a requirement for you to retake and pass it. See, that is so freaking stupid. In my opinion. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I personally think it's stupid. If you're going for a gen ed class, it literally should be whatever you want to take, as long as you're taking a wide variety of classes, you know? And not just like um taking all of the same type. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, burglar. Burglar. Call the police. Doink. Doink. No, not the computer. Don't do it. Don't. Don't. The police are on their way. Get to safety and do not engage. Okay, good. Good. Poor Hartigan. I kind of feel sorry for them, you know? All right, here we go. The police and the burglar are going to have a knockdown, drag out fight. I wish we could watch the fight because that would just be so much fun. Who's gonna win? Ah, the police won. Taking the burglar, well, actually telling the burglar off, and the burglar's just gonna leave. I would like to adult now. Not till you've grown more. There we go. Okay, is anyone starving? You've got food. You're taking care of the baby, but are getting food. You're sad because you stink and you need to go to sleep. You are asleep. Okay, everyone's fine. Opting, you probably need some requirements, but it could be the lines of pick anything from this list. So you need an English class, but you can select from a wide range. Yeah, so if you're not enjoying one type of English class, you could take another or a different one. Or if you think, okay, I'm not going to be good at English, as in like grammar English, I might be good at English lit, or I might be good at this course that just studies poetry or classical literature or modern literature, or this class that is actually just a reading club. A class that's actually a book club would be awesome, wouldn't it? Rocky, you wish it was for this case specifically. It has to be Comp 2. Ugh. There's no alternatives that would get you the credit you need. That just sucks. It really does. And like I said, though, I really hope that you're able to figure something out. I'm sure you'll be able to. I'm absolutely certain that between your therapist and your advisor, hopefully, the three of you will be able to work something out. Augie, you have arrived home. Welcome home. How are you doing, Augie? Did you have a nice day at work? Nice uneventful day? I hope so. Why? Why is that red miasma there? That is just so weird. Who knows? Who knows? Is it the same with everyone's? Everyone's seeing that? Yeah. Yeah, they are. Huh. I have no idea. No idea whatsoever. Okay. So Eileen has school soon. Olive is doing okay. I am tempted to have Olive do another photographer gig. What time is it? 10:30. Okay, so I'm gonna have Olive check for a gig and see what we can get. We've got the Everyday Activities fashion shoot that is 6,000 simoleons. Which I think we're gonna go for. Everyday Activities fashion shoot. There we are. That will get us so photo of Sim in everyday outfit, submit photos for client approval, and post photo to Fashion Simstagram. It's the exact same one that we had last time. It got us 9,000 simoleons, so we're going to do it again and hopefully get a bunch of simoleons for next time, because we will be having bills due very soon. Now, what I want to do before we get into anything else, I want first of all, I want to check my Sim's age. Okay, he's fine. He's not quite. He's got several days before he gets up to elder again, so that's fine. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that back into his inventory, and again wonder why those will not go into his inventory. But it's I have no freaking clue. If I if I refill this, will it then? Okay, it does now go into my inventory. So it was an empty potion bottle. It is now full. It now goes into his inventory, but I still have no idea what it is. So I'm going to have my sim drink this potion. No, I don't want Muir to be a glutton. We're going to drink this potion just so I can see what it is. I'm hoping it doesn't kill him. I'm really hoping it doesn't kill him. I'm sure it'll be fine, though. Augie, your day was relatively okay as shifts go. Oh, glad to hear it. All right, let's find out what this is. So he's going to drink it. Something's happening. What just happened? He got a plus in something. Was that a little bit of knowledge and spell casting? I think it might have been. Oh, oh, death proof from Potion of Prompt Resurrection. Death is no longer the end for Muir. He may fall down, but he'll get up again and again and again. That's what the potion is, prompt resurrection. So with if my sim dies, he can drink this to be resurrected. Or if any of my sims die, they can drink that to be promptly resurrected. Oh, I like that. That is a good potion. I'm gonna put that back in his inventory. That is a really good potion. Oh, that's just fantastic. Okay, I want him to make a copy of this. I'm trying to get him inspired, by the way, so that he can start a knitting project while inspired. Where even did the copy of that go? I have no idea. Muir, drink the potion, please. Seriously, though, where did that copy go? I'm sure I'll find it eventually. It'll be fine. Maybe. Okay, he's very inspired. So now I want him to knit clothing, knit beanies, and go with the white tiger beanie, please, Muir. No, don't go to the toilet. All right. No, no, no. I really want you to do this before you become non inspired. Please. 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 What do you mean you can't? Hold on, hold on. I'm now arguing with my Sims. Okay, go there. Thank you. Clean. Oh my god. Oh, okay. That's fine. I'm like, why aren't you doing this? Okay, so that should hopefully work. Yes, yes. Okay, starting 3 knitting projects while inspired, 1 out of 3. Knit on a rocking chair, done. Knit for 5 hours, 1 out of 5, done. Okay, all right, I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. All right, so let me catch up with chat real quick. Rock, the best course of action is to switch degree plans. The plan you had before was one that would allow you to transfer to a 4 year, and the one you're switching to does not allow you to transfer. But it's okay because you're kind of rethinking if you want to transfer to a 4 year or not at the moment. You might not want to after all. Yeah, if you're having this much trouble now, um, if you go for a 4 year, you're just gonna be so stressed out. Seriously. So yeah, you definitely want to think about it. If you do good enough at Jeffco and still feel like transferring, you might do, or you might just stay opposed to it and end up being done with pursuing education by the time you're done at Jeffco, which seems more likely. Augie Muir is an immortal. Yes, 100%. So, Rock, um, have you thought about doing, instead of going to college, have you thought about doing some kind of like apprenticeship where you work, like trade a trade position where you work to learn how to do things, how to do something. They have apprenticeships over here in the UK, and that's how I got my business admin degree. It's a really good thing for for people who have tried college and don't like the huge workload because you work, you earn money, and you learn the things that you need to do to work as well. So it's a really good situation doing that. Maybe, or also just self education because you could easily just learn programming yourself. That is very true as well. Yeah, there's loads of free courses online that you can take for programming. Take a look at Coursera. And that's just the first thing that popped to my mind because that's the thing that I used when I was looking into learning how to do computer programming. But yeah, there's loads of free online courses that you can take to learn programming. All right, so what did we complete? We completed the white tiger beanie. Nice. And it's an excellent quality as well. Very good. He is super desperate to use the loo, so I'll go ahead and let him do that. I'm very proud of Muir Sim. I mean, seriously, he did a good job. Gonna grab some leftovers. I'm thinking that we're almost out of food in the refrigerator because everyone's just going for the cake. Let me open it and see what we've got. Yeah, yeah, we have a watermelon, brownies, and cake. So, no, I don't want to become a canvas creator in the painter career. Honestly. So I'm thinking, hold on. Let me thinking what we're gonna do is we're gonna say that we've completed the knitting thing. We're gonna say we completed that, but because we have the knitting aspiration now, we're gonna continue with knitting until we complete that aspiration, just because. And also, what I want to do, Rock, you might have to look into the online courses. Highly recommend, 100%. It's free, and you can always. A lot of the free online courses have a thing where you can pay to get college credit for those courses that you take. So, like, for example, you say you want to learn computer programming. You can take these free online courses, and then when you pass the course, upgrade the course, pay to upgrade to get the college credit. And thereby you can get a college degree doing it that way. So definitely worthwhile looking into. Or you can just go the full paid route and take the courses as from the start as a paid student, and get your degree online that way. And you won't have to do any English or courses that don't pertain to the subject that you're studying, which is seriously awesome and the best way to do it in my book. So yeah, definitely look into it. Um, so yeah, Sims wise, what we're gonna do is tomorrow night is Thursday, our next stream. So we're going to continue working on the knitting aspiration, for with Muir. With Olive, I'm going to continue working with her to get more photography jobs done and work, in that bit a little bit more. And our goal for tomorrow night stream, we're going to spin the wheel and find out what we're going to do tomorrow as well. So let's see. It's going to be Basement Treasures Kit. Decorate the Sims basement with the vintage items that are in the Basement Treasures Kit. I think we might do that with the to the portal room, because the portal room does need a little bit of decorating, right? It needs a bit of love. So we're gonna do the basement kit tomorrow, in addition to continuing knitting and photography. So, and we might actually get to our infant Sims birthdays tomorrow night as well. We'll see how it goes. So it'll either be tomorrow or Monday for the infants' birthdays. I'm so looking forward to them turning into toddlers. You have no idea. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Opting wheel. Always wheel, always. So, my friends, we are going to end here tonight because I am just so tired. But thank you all so much for being here. I really, really appreciate each and every one of you. Remember, for those of you over on YouTube, if you like the stream or the VOD, if you're watching after the stream ends, please hit the like button, because every 4 likes on this video will equal 1 British pound that I will give to our charity of the year, Cats Protection UK. And for those of you over on Twitch, of course, we have finished our Give Your Points to Charity challenge. So that is a guaranteed £7 from Twitch people that will be going to Cats Protection on Monday. Let's find out let's find someone to raid if I can get the words out edgewise. Probably not, but we'll work on it. It's been a long day. That's all I can say. Rock Pogger or something. It's been a long always day. Pogger. Always. Always Pogger. We got to do the Pogger, right? Okay, so who's online? You know what? You know what? Jazz Sims is currently live streaming on YouTube. Should we go? Normally we do a raid to Twitch. Shall we do a raid to YouTube tonight? I think we will. I think we should. Jazz Sims is seriously an awesome person. She is also live on Twitch. So what we'll do is we will raid over on Twitch from Twitch, and we'll go over to her YouTube from YouTube. So it's going to be a double raid. Okay, basically, we're going to raid both places at the same time. So if you're over on YouTube, I actually can't go over. I can't, actually raid on her channel. So I'm gonna drop the link in the chat right there. So please head over to Jazz Sims live stream over on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, tell her that you came from my channel as a raid. And for those of you on Twitch, let's do the proper raid. Over to Jazz's Sims channel. Jazz's Twitch channel. It's a bit of a conflict, but I've noticed she's multi-streaming. This is what she's doing. She's doing the same thing that I'm doing. So we will go raid Jazz both on Twitch and YouTube. Thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate you both. Appreciate you both. I appreciate everyone on both channels, is what I'm trying to say. I will see you all tomorrow, 8 p.m. UK time. But until then, please stay safe, please stay hydrated, and above all, Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.